Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tombstone Tourist. This week, I'm at Rose Hill Cemetery here in Columbia, Tennessee. For more than 170 years, Rose Hill has been one of the largest and most historic cemeteries in Maury County. When Columbia was founded in 1808, the early settlers soon realized that they would need a burying ground. So in 1809, land was donated and Greenwood Cemetery was established. For more than 50 years, Greenwood remained the only public cemetery in Columbia and is the final resting place of many of the area's early pioneers, including Samuel and Jane Polk, the parents of President James K. Polk. As the years passed, it became obvious that further expansion of Greenwood was not feasible. In the mid-1800s, land was purchased a short distance away on the southern edge of the city, and in 1853, Rose Hill Cemetery opened as an alternative to Greenwood Cemetery. Today, Rose Hill is a large cemetery located near the heart of the city of Columbia. While there are a number of notable figures resting here, I'm here to visit the final resting place of one of Middle Tennessee's most popular race car drivers. The man Nascar Winston Cup fans know simply as Coo Coo. Here is the final resting place of Clifton Coo Coo Marlin. Clifton Burton Marlin was born on January 3, 1932 here in Columbia, Tennessee. When he was about 4 years old, young Clifton was having trouble pronouncing his own name. It sounded more like Coo Coo, so that's what people began to call him. The self-given nickname stuck, and for the rest of his life, Clifton was known as Coo Coo Marlin. Coo Coo's racing career started by accident when his brother Jack didn't show up to drive at a local dirt track. Coo Coo volunteered to drive the car and ended up finishing third. People took notice of that kid from Columbia, which eventually led to driving in the weekly shows on dirt tracks in Tennessee and Alabama. In those days, you basically run what you brung. Coo Coo would drive his Hudson Hornet to the track, race it, and drive it back home. Coo Coo would enjoy success on the dirt tracks in Tennessee and Alabama throughout the 1950s. And in 1959, he won the first of his 4 track championships at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. In the 1960s, Coo Coo continued to race in Alabama, where he would compete against the likes of Bobby and Donnie Allison and Red Farmer. He would also continue to race at the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Saturday night races at the fairgrounds featured a young country music star named Marty Robbins. Coo Coo and Marty would often battle tooth and nail until Marty would have to leave, sometimes in the middle of the race, to go play his late night spot on the Grand Ole Opry. Coo Coo enjoyed great success at the fairgrounds, winning the track championship in 1959, 1962, 1966, and 1967. In 1966, he made his first NASCAR Winston Cup start on his home track, the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, driving for Clyde Lynn. He followed up his solo Winston Cup start in 1966 with 3 more Winston Cup starts in 1967, driving for local car dealer H.B. Cunningham. Coo Coo basically found a home with Cunningham, driving the Cunningham Kelly Chevrolet in 163 Winston Cup races over the next 13 years. Coo Coo never won a Winston Cup points-paying event, although he did win one of the Daytona Twin 125 qualifying races in 1973. Coo Coo enjoyed his best season in 1974 when he posted 4 top 5 finishes and 11 top 10 finishes, and he ended up 20th in the point standings, which was a major accomplishment since he ran a limited schedule. In fact, due to his limited sponsorship, he never was able to run a full NASCAR Winston Cup schedule. Coo Coo's final NASCAR Winston Cup race was at the 1980 Talladega 500 at the Alabama International Motor Speedway. He completed only 41 laps, and finished 37th. Even though he retired as a driver, Coo Coo continued to be a familiar face in the Nascar Winston Cup Garage, supporting his son Sterling, who had followed in his dad's footsteps and was an up-and-coming NASCAR driver. With Coo Coo in his corner, Sterling would find his way to victory lane 10 times on the NASCAR Winston Cup circuit, including back-to-back Daytona 500 wins in 1994 and in 1995. In addition to supporting Sterling's driving career, Coo Coo worked on his family farm here in Columbia, where he raised soybeans and cattle. Clifton Coo Coo Marlin passed away at the age of 73 on August 14, 2005, from the complications of lung cancer. I'm going to end this video here at the grave of Coo Coo Marlin, who was one of the most popular and well-liked drivers ever to walk through the Winston Cup Garage. If you remember Coo Coo or any of the people that we visit in these videos, please share your memories with us in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, I hope if you haven't already done so that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're so inclined, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Now, until next time, remember, life is a wonderful journey. Be sure to take time and enjoy it. And I'll see you down the road. So long, everybody.